Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Bowhunt or Die. Justin, I tell you, getting back from Kansas, watching these two turkey hunts, coming out of being in a blind for I don't know how many million of hours. Dude, I love this turkey hunt. This stuff is fun.
It's addicting. I warned you before. I told you once you go out and have success, I think that's the key. It's cool. You get birds in close, it's fun.
I'm all in. I tell you what, if you're sitting at home right now, you're watching this, sitting in the car waiting for your wife shopping, who knows what you're doing. But the reality is you gotta try this turkey hunt. Period. I am gun-ho. I'm going next year.
Next year we're gonna mount the fans on the bow. And we're going to do some spot and stalk.
All right,
like
we're
Clinton
in.
And
so I've got 2 trips then planned, I guess, already for turkey next year.
Yeah,
I'm going with you to Wyoming.
I already got our Wyoming trip planned.
Well, I know, but I kind of made this other pledge to go back to where I was in Kansas, too. So I guess I'm doing 2 turkey trips next year. It's a blast. They're short. They're fun. They're, you know what? I know we've talked about this. I won't spend a lot of time on it, but, man, it's like everything that deer hunting's not, just like you talked about. You know, you're talking in the blind. You got food. It's just great. Good stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, I want to make it like duck hunting, man, and bring some eggs in there, make some eggs and bacon. Now, that would be cool. I'm going to do it.
Unless it's one of those really quick 15-minute over and
done.
Yeah,
well, there's nothing wrong with that. Then you just go to the restaurant. All right, guys, we want to jump right into the giveaway from last week that we talked about with Heartland Wildlife food plots. Justin, I know you got the winners over there. Let's talk about this.
Well, we made a post last week after the episode went live asking people to kind of give us their stories on how they were going to use these couple bags of clover seed from Heartland Wildlife to harvest some animals. So Todd and I ran through them. We picked 2 winners. It's going to be Corey Edward and Ethan Montgomery were the 2 winners that we picked. Partially we picked these guys because the particular seed that we're giving you is Forested Trail Blend. This is a blend of clover seed that is designed specifically to work well in shady areas. So areas in the woods or those kind of just trails maybe leading to your stand that have trees on both sides that get a lot of shade. This stuff is going to work awesome. And from the pictures that you guys posted and the messages that you left us, it looks like this is going to work perfectly. So Corey and Ethan, we will reach out to you guys and get your information. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, and with that being said, reach out. Go to the website heartlandwildlife.com. There's actually a great video that I put together for them on planting this.
Well, you put it together,
trail.
So of course it's great.
Well, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying it's a good video. I actually planted this last year on my property on my little half-mile trail system. I don't know if it's a half mile, a little less than that, but it came up great, and I've got multiple trail cameras on that, and the deer are always walking it. They love it. They just pop out, they eat for a little bit, and they dive back in. It's awesome.
Great little kill plot option. So guys, I guess with that out of the way, we're going to dive into the hunts this week. So first up, you're going to see myself and Tom Alford here in Illinois turkey hunting, and then right after that, we're going to jump into Troy Spolum, also in Illinois, same day actually, not too far away from us. So let's check out a couple turkey hunts. Good evening, guys. Tommy and I are officially back in the saddle. We are going for our 3rd year in a row trying to kill birds on the same farm. It is, I believe, the 14th of April. We are headed west. We got out of work today. It's Good Friday. Heading west out to the farm, hopefully to try to roost a couple birds before dark. Unfortunately, we got a pretty big storm system moving in here in front of us. It may blow through actually before dark, so we may actually be able to hear some birds once they fly up in the roost tonight. I think we're going to wait for dark like usual. We're going to get the blinds and decoys and chairs and everything set up tonight. We'll be back after tomorrow morning hoping for another double. Actually, it's the same farm where Todd just killed a bird on Monday. And I will be sitting literally in the exact same spot. So we'll see if we can pull it off. Let's do it. 3rd year in a row. Heading west. Guys, well, we're officially here on the property. We pulled in, we got a hen walking in the field probably 80 yards from where we're parked, but looks like the storm blew more to the east and we're getting a little bit of rain, but it should be out of here pretty shortly. So we got probably an hour, hour and a half till dark, so I think we're just gonna hang out here, see if we spot any more birds out in these fields, see if we can hear anything once they roost tonight, and then we will go set the blind up. So that's the plan. Sit here and watch this lone hen, see if any gobblers show up.
Alright, well, we're gonna try to do a little locator call here with the crow. See if we can get a gobble. We got 2 hens out in the field. One's that way and one's coming across that way.
Push.
Alright, you ready? Got a crow to respond over there.
Watch and learn, he says.
Hear anything?
Watch and learn,
It's kind
Alford
of
said.
Oh, there he is right there. Look, look, look. No, those are strutters. They don't have very big beards. That's 3 so far. We've been here for 10 minutes. Alright, so I'm just getting ready to go turkey hunting this morning, and I went to grab my bag and a little tree frog popped out. It scared the crap out of me, but I think I might take him with me because he might be my new good luck charm. Kind of a neat little guy. What do you think? Should I take the lucky tree frog and put him in my pocket?
I think you should let him go.
Alright, let's let him go. That'd probably be the smart
The
thing.
turkey gods will favor you today.
Okay, that's a good idea. We'll let you go. Alright, bud. I thought you were a scorpion.
he just committed suicide. Alright, good morning, guys. It is opening day of the second turkey season here in Illinois. It is April 15th. Just broke daylight. I had 4 birds pitched down into the field that I'm in. I think they're all hens. I got 2 to my right, 2 to my left. The ones to my right I can't see. The ones to my left are about 60 or 80 yards away, just feeding in this winter wheat. Not a lot of gobbles on the roost this morning. There was definitely a few, but not a ton. So these birds are close wherever they're at. And there's a gobble. Let's hope he comes in. Short, sweet, and to the point, just like we anticipated. Birds pitched down into the field. As usual, I didn't have to do any calling. I got 4 turkey calls in the blind. I didn't use one of them. And came right into the decoys. First a couple jakes, then a couple longbeards, and put put a great shot on him. He didn't go very far. I still got 7, maybe 10 birds out in this field that I can see. So I'm gonna let these birds clear the field before I get out and recover mine. And we'll see what happens. If Tommy's not seeing any action on his side of the farm, once these birds clear out, we may try to sneak him in here and see if we can't pull off another double. So stick with us. I guess we'll see what happens. Justin's got like a whole pile of birds over by him, so we're gonna do what we always do. We're just gonna do it a little earlier. I'm gonna get packed up and run over there, and hopefully one of those birds that he's got in front of him come back. But the only thing I've had over here is this lone hen, this little teeny hen. So I'm gonna get packed up. I'm gonna run over there. Alright, well, about an hour's gone past since we saw that bird work back in here, and he's just hung up. He's hung up at 115 yards. He's really only moved about 40 yards this whole time. We had a hen just enter the field. We've completely stopped calling because we know he's seen the decoys, so we're just trying to wait him out at this point. Hopefully he gets antsy here in a little bit and comes on out, but the wind's picked up really bad, and we'll see what happens, but it seems like they're sticking to cover.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Zarr. Unbelievable, man. We thought this hunt, we thought it was over. We were just about ready to start packing up, and that's the bird that we've been working all morning. Finally, two hens just drug him over here, and it looked like he was gonna take the decoy, but he got a little nervous. I don't know if he saw me draw back or what, but holy cow, that was awesome. Another long beer, another year. Holy cow. Unbelievable. I don't even know what to say. This is crazy.
All right, guys, well, here we are at the end of another successful day of turkey hunting here in Northern Illinois. For the third year in a row, somehow Tommy and I managed to pull off a double on the same farm that we've done it the last 2 years. So, you know, my hunt, as you guys saw, was pretty classic. Birds flew down off the roost, came right into the decoys. It was still pretty dark. 10-yard shot. Bird died 20 yards from the blind. Pretty straightforward for the most part. And then a couple hours later, Tommy managed to sneak over into the blind with me from the other side of the farm where he was sitting. There wasn't a lot of action over there. He snuck in here, and man, we had birds working up here all day. We just couldn't get it done.
Yeah, I know, they were really hesitant to come in with this wind. You know, it was tough hunting with 20-mile-an-hour winds. And you know, I think they were just really nervous, wanted to stick to cover. But finally, we had those two hens come, basically dragged this camera into the decoys and made a nice hit on them about 13 yards. And
The closer the better.
closer.
That's how we like it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely
man,
awesome.
yeah, just
double.
capping off an awesome week. We're in the same spot where Todd killed his turkey on Monday. We're here on Saturday with 2 more birds. So we are officially done. The wind is picking up, so we're gonna get out of here, guys. See you next time. Bowhunt or die.
All right, good morning. It's Saturday, April 15th, and my dad and I just got over here at the property and ready to get going. So in trying to decide the spot, nothing came to me overnight, but I did get my Stealth Cam GXW update this morning. I get it updated every morning at 4:30. And though there was nothing that came through yesterday morning at Turkey Hill, there were a few birds in the afternoon, so at about 2 o'clock. So I think that's just the best chance for us. We're gonna head over there. I'm actually gonna head out with my dad. I didn't know he was gonna come with me, but he's gonna help film. We got set up just in the nick of time here at Turkey Hill. Just had a couple hens and some jakes come through first thing, so that was pretty cool. Had one of the, I think it was a hen, start pecking on the other hen, so didn't like it for sure. That's good. Now we just need a big old tom to follow, but they've all quieted down. Aren't making any noise now, so it's kind of unusual, but it's warm, it's windy, and here we are, Turkey Hill. My first morning hunting. Let's see if we can get the job done. Here we go. So, switch it up real quick. My tom went just down over the hill, looked like he was gonna expire, and there was another big tom with him. We were hoping he's gonna come back, but we hear him down there. It sounds like he's just kicking the crap out of my bird, so I'm gonna head down there and go grab him. All right, so we were getting out of the blind. It's noon. Going to try to find my arrow, and hear a hen, probably with that tom that's down in this valley. So Dad's setting up right here. He's got the boomstick, and I did find my arrow. Check this out.
All right, well, here he is. It's Saturday, April 15th, and it is the first day for me in 2017 hunting turkeys, and I was able to get the job done. Now, I had a good intel on my stealth cam wireless that's been sending me pics over the last few weeks. New toms were coming through here, and that's what happened. Had a good amount of birds come through. Had the toms follow up, about 20-yard shot. Hit it a little low, but definitely broke the legs, and he went and expired. He got a little beat up on the right side. The other tom, I heard him beating him up this morning, but hey, probably not going to be good to mount, but he's definitely a trophy to me. He has a nice 9-inch beard, pretty thick,
The spurs are only 3/4, but hey, awesome bird, great morning. I was able to share it with my dad, so it was a great experience, great weather. Just really what bow hunting for turkeys is all about. So success 2017. Now next week we'll be back out here with Tim and try and get him a bird. Bow hunt or die.
Justin, what a year on turkeys. I mean, beyond you being a turkey, I mean, we have shot some serious turkeys this year. I mean, that spot that we've got together, I mean, that's a hammer spot. I mean, we've shot a lot of great birds there. I mean, I know I'm just starting to realize why Justin's been kind of pushing me out of that little spot over there. Now I'm staying in over there. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on that a lot better from here on out. But I mean, gosh, I mean, for you to get that great bird, completely different hunt than the hunt that I went on. I mean, yours actually, we saw him fly off the roost. We didn't have that kind of action that morning.
Yeah, it was a 15-minute hunt, and I was done. I was like, I think I was texting with Clinton and Tommy, and I was like, well, that was quick. And they're all like, what do you mean? You're done? I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm going to take a nap. I'll see you guys later. But, you know, we stuck it out all day. I mean, Tommy didn't
curled
shoot.
up in the blind. I could just see him
I
curled
wanted
up
to,
in the
believe
blind.
me. But Tommy ended up coming over because there was really no action on his side of the farm. And, you know, he shot his bird right before noon. So it was almost 6 hours in between, you know, us shooting those two birds that day out of that blind, which just goes to show you, you know, sometimes patience definitely pays off. And then you've got, you know, Troy's hunt. He was able to go out with his dad. They used the data from trail cameras to plan where they were going to go, which is something that I've kind of been preaching to everybody. It's one of the things I've learned about turkey hunting, which is if you can get those trail cameras out early and, you know, pattern those birds, it can make your life a lot easier and more successful, you know, as we saw with Troy.
Well, yeah, and then going back to Tommy's hunt real quick, I mean, you know, that bird you saw earlier in the morning, it was amazing that, and those hens were in your decoys once before, right? I mean, were those the same hens?
Yeah, I assume they were. I mean, I don't know.
But I mean, it's just amazing how that bird was hung up for that long. Finally, those two hens came in, and then
Yeah, I mean, in that 6 hour morning, there probably wasn't a total of 45 minutes where we couldn't see birds, you know, in the field at some point, and he just worked back and forth, and he'd go in the woods and come out and just wouldn't commit to the decoys, and those hens just, you know, dragged him in. Kind of, it was like deer hunting, having a hot doe, you know, drag a buck by it. I don't think it happens a whole lot in turkey hunting, at least not to us, but it happened this time. So definitely a cool hunt. Tommy and I were not as successful up in Wisconsin. We went up there this weekend and hunted some public land, which proved to be a little bit more difficult with really no information of
But you
where
saw
the
birds.
were. We saw birds. I feel like with another day or two, we probably could have gotten one down, but you know, it is what it is. We were short on time. We went up and a Hail Mary, and we got close, just couldn't quite pull it off.
But I think that's what's kind of cool about the message with that story, guys. I mean, again, I mean, Justin, you're going to a public piece of property in Wisconsin. Anybody can do it. Anybody can go there.
And believe me, anybody did. There was people all over the place.
But you saw birds. I mean,
Sure.
you know, the reality is that's the first time you actually went and turkey hunted that spot.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
and you're right. I mean, 2 or 3 more times doing that, a couple more years, you probably will be a lot more successful.
Oh, even just a couple more days. I mean, once we knew where the birds were roosted, what fields they were using, and they were more active. Like, it seems like, especially in these heavily pressured areas, you got to get on them. It seems like right away in the morning when they get off the roost and they are hot and they're still calling a little bit. Because after that, it's like they
and
just
then they're
don't
being
respond.
pushed around by other people.
Yeah, they're being pushed around. They don't respond to calls. You know, at that point, you're kind of just hoping to luck into one. But, you know, what are you going to do? There's always next year.
All right. We started this nickname post on the website.
Yes.
Meat and potatoes just isn't going to do it for me, guys.
Come on.
We can do better. I'm not going to.
You were going to be meat because you shoot all the deer, and I was going to be potatoes because apparently, you know, not everybody's meant to be a hunter.
So we need some gatherers.
All
right,
gatherers.
So
Todd doesn't want to be called meat.
I didn't say that it's not going to be meat.
I'm not sure I want to be
potatoes.
called potatoes. So.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're extending this out for another week, guys. We've pinned that post to the top of the Facebook page. There's over 400 something comments there. Come on. There's got to be some other names.
And they have to be original. No more like we've got Dumb and Dumber, Frickin' Frack, Smokey and the Bandit. Like, you can't use
What else we got?
nicknames.
What else we got?
Well, the common theme for you and I, for you, is they're focusing on the glasses. So your gogs or specs or biclops. And then for
Trophy
me,
Doe came up a lot.
Trophy Doe, Todd Trophy Doe Graph. For
Not
me,
Dopey Doe. It was
Trophy Doe. For me, it seemed to be either ginger beard, having a red beard, don't judge me, and walker or next year, something about passing deer. We also got a lot of the, you know, Graph Edie or giraffe, which I really like, and then, bees.
What, 'cause my long skinny neck? Is that what that one's about?
One guy said you should be called Littlefoot from The Land Before Time.
All right.
Which was a great movie when I was
All
a
right,
kid.
we are going to let this one ride in next week.
So yes, go to facebook.com/bowhunting. It's pinned to the top of the page. Todd
Were we
and
giving
Justin
a prize
need-
for this too?
Yeah, Bowhunt or Die gift pack.
That's right. Okay, so
T-shirt,
we're
hat,
extending
the whole
this.
deal.
This will be a. Okay, I'm raising the bar. This is going to be a Bowhunt or Die
boy.
pack plus
Plus.
some other items.
You can't just do that.
Yeah,
you gotta
you
tell them
can.
what it's gonna be.
All right, I'll tell you what. What are we going to do?
You're just
here?
looking. You're just gonna give away whatever's in our office. Whatever's in Justin's desk is what we're giving away.
I've done that before.
Todd sold my stuff on eBay before.
All right, let's do
joke.
this. Let's go. That was an accident. Let's do this up. How about a pair? Dude, let's make this big. This is big. This is for our nicknames, guys. This is gonna be with us for a long time. Pair of lone wolf sticks, climbing sticks. That's big. That's
Okay,
big.
there
All
you
right, because then we can put all the other gear in the box and ship it out.
All right, Lone Wolf Climbing Stick. So go to the Facebook page.
There you go.
Give us some nicknames. Guys, before we go, one thing we want to talk about, we got a pretty cool segment that we're not going to show you here in the show. It's going to be on the website under the bonus footage. This is Paul Morrison doing some property management during the off season. Paul talks about the fact that he owns 24 acres, so he's got a relatively small piece of property, and he's trying to improve the habitat for better deer hunting and just to improve, the quality of the habitat for the wildlife. So Todd, it looks like he's actually out planting some trees, which is, I know, something you've done
And it works,
on your
guys.
property.
Yes, I mean, it works. I mean, yeah, I don't care if it's just a property that someone's letting you hunt or a buddy, whatever. Guys, take the time, buy a couple apple trees, whatever, oak trees. I mean, something that's going to outlive us and be here for many, many years. Do it. It works. And the neat thing about this little tip is he does show you some cool little tree protectors. And I'll tell you right now, guys, if you are in an area where you have whitetails or deer, period, you got to protect them or the deer will decimate them. I don't want to take away from Paul's segment, so make sure you log on to the website to watch that because there's some good information there. Take the time to do more for habitat. You have more habitat equals more animals, period.
Yeah, definitely. So guys, make sure you log on, bowhunting.com, click under Bowhunt or Die, go to the bonus footage. You can check that segment out there.
All right, potatoes, this is getting pretty long.
All right,
so
meat, let's go. We're going to do the trophy photos. We're just going to start using meat and potatoes.
It may be it.
It's already happening.
We'll see. We're going to find out.
All right, so let's thank the people who sent in their trophy photos for this week's episode.
Ray Strong,
Eli Aubel,
Andrew Dis-Bennett,
Thomas Ingram,
Cody Schnellstrom. Hey guys, those are some great trophies. If you'd like to see yourself right here on episode of Bowhunt or Die, make sure you get the photos in because they're already backlogging up as we speak. So get them in. As far as that goes, Justin, we don't want to make this episode any longer than it already is, but guys, continue to check in. We're going to have more prizes, more giveaways. You never know when we're going to do something impromptu with this show. That's the beauty of what we can do here at Bowhunt or Die,
that's
guys.
Todd's ADD when it
That
kicks
may
in.
be, okay, that may be.
Go off script. So guys,
That's
thanks
possible.
for watching.
That's
Make
true.
sure you tune in next week. We got a lot of great turkey hunts coming up, so we'll see you then.
Keep an eye on eBay. I may sell some more Justin stuff too.
For more exciting action, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and receive live updates from our team members as well as the latest happenings in the bow hunting and archery world. Be sure to share your photos, stories, and experiences as well. And don't forget to pick up your official bowhunting.com and Bowhunt or Die gear by visiting bowhunting.com/gear. We have a full selection of hats, shirts, decals, wristbands, and much more.
Don't have the weed
That's
Tweedledee.
that's it. Ginger beard is it, dude.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Daryl and Daryl, Thelma and Louise, Smokey and the Bandit. You're Thor and I'm Thor's hammer. I don't get that one.